Just left Domino's. So I was there essentially for 3 days straight. And first thing I thought when I woke up from sleeping in that basement was, I hate sleeping in this basement. Of course, then later on I had to tell myself, don't say that. It's a really, really bad mindset to have. You can't hate anything. Uh, you can't necessarily love any of it, but you definitely can't hate it. It's not a strong place to be, not a strong perception. Anyway, the problem with it is, it is truly a dark, dank basement. You wake up, and I cannot tell if my face is greasy or if it's wet. You can rub. I think it's wet. I don't think it's greasy, because when I wake up from sleeping in a room, in a bed, I don't feel like that. My skin isn't that greasy and moist. Anyway, it's super gross. So now I'm off to school. I think first I'm gonna go sleep on the couch for a little while, and then I'm going to go to the gym, definitely take a shower, work out, I guess, and I'll figure it out from there. So I just got out of the gym. I didn't actually do anything there, though, other than showering. And a couple things happened. So, one, this person that was supposed to do this Figma beginning of the website, so they were going to implement these videos that I have of my designs into Figma, and then my developer would code into that. And I had somebody 2 weeks ago who's wasted a week of my time redesigning the designs I had already designed, then telling me that they couldn't do whatever it was I needed them to do. Then I found this other guy and I said, hey, I need it. Okay, well, now I'm going to hold this thing. Maybe I'll hold it over here instead. So Figma developer. Now this other guy, I don't know. I paid him $200. Then he tells me, oh, I need to go and sign up for Figma. So I sign up for Figma. I say, why am I signing up for this? Then I think he was just stringing me along to make it seem like he was doing stuff, but really he wasn't doing anything. He didn't understand what I was saying. I don't really get what his problem was. Finally, I said, okay, go talk to my developer. Then my developer says, yeah, I tried to get a meeting with him and he wouldn't do it. People are people, they do things, whatever they do, they do. There's not much to say about it, other than now I've wasted 2 weeks. So, that's really annoying. But, as I'm doing that, and as I'm in the locker room, just trying to shower, go to the bathroom, shower, and be a regular person, what I've learned, and this was something that I didn't realize it was unexpected that this was going to be the hardest part of being homeless. Is not what I expected. The hardest part is not sleeping on the ground. It's not having a place to live. It's not finding the food. It's not finding water. It's finding solitude. If you just want to be alone and you have a house, you can, for the most part, just go home. You can just go home. And you can be alone. You cannot just go home and be alone. There's no alone. As I'm in that locker room, all of a sudden a horde of people come. I'm locked in the stall. I have to wait until everybody leaves, and then I can go and do whatever I want. But, I'm at Domino's, and I have my friends at Domino's, but nevertheless, when I wake up, and I didn't show this at the beginning of today, but I wake up and I go out and I slept until 10, because I didn't go to sleep until 4, because I closed. And Turkan is there, or somebody's there, Ali is there. So it's truly from the second you wake up, there are people around you, until I am going to sleep and there are people around me. And there's never a moment where I don't get to just be alone. And I found that is the absolute hardest part about this piece of my adventure so far. So now, I think I'm gonna call my dad, and then I'm gonna go and work on these. Oh my gosh, my Excel sheet. I can't work on that on my tablet anymore. Holy moly. Because it broke. That's rough. I'm gonna have to write it down on a piece of paper. So, good old pencil and paper never fails. Okay, we'll adjust. We can change. It's not a big deal. We can make it happen. If they did it in the past, then we can do it now. Okay, I'm gonna go and do that stuff. I'll talk to you probably later. Okay, so today I did not get more stores. I'm trying to figure out what I'm gonna do to sell. Lately I've been thinking, today I was thinking, I really want to personalize I was doing some research. I should really personalize my emails. I was thinking I would get my polka dot suit, set up I don't have a green screen, but I have a brown screen. And I would hold Caroline and say, what's one of the stores? Stevenson's Toys. I would say some funny video. I don't know what I would say. Hi, Stevenson. I'm just doing this off the top. Hi, Stevenson's toy store. This is Ethan. Here's Caroline the cow, blah, 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 blah. And then I'd send that email with the video and then a picture of Caroline. And then I would call them. I don't know if that's too much or what the situation is. Maybe I don't have to personalize it that much and I can just do one video, because it would take a long time to do each individual store. So I didn't get that done, but I did start to organize, okay, when I call them, what am I going to say to them? When I call them, what do they care about as a small business owner? Or I guess a medium business owner. It depends on I'm calling a variety of different size stores. And I think I really got somewhere. I liked the articles that I was reading and what they were saying about how you should personalize, how
I was right. If you guys have probably watched the other videos, you guys have definitely watched the other videos where I said, "Oh, I'm not going to call them soon and start to try to sell them. I'm going to call them basically right when I have everything ready." And based on the articles that I was reading, that was definitely the right mindset because these articles were saying the small businesses are thinking right in the moment. They're not planning ahead too far. And that's what I was thinking. They're not planning ahead too far. Just be able to call them up, say, hey, this is what I've got. Maybe let's talk and be friendly and then meet up and I'll show you the thing. And this is what I'm going to do for you. So I think that was the right mindset. Let's see. I've got this guy, this five. I'm doing a lot of my work through Fiverr. And there's this Figma guy. Oh my gosh, I'm having such a problem with him. He didn't deliver. The order was just late after 7 days that he wasted. And I'm just trying to cancel the order. And he's causing problems and not wanting to cancel the order. So now I have to find a different person, connect them with my developer, try and get Fiverr to cancel this order so that I can get my $200 back. And what else happened? I just had my toy manufacturer message me. I made a small change to the very bottom of Caroline where I want her to be all black rather than there's this odd white square. They were asking me where the hang tag is, which I will really have to show you guys soon. Yeah. I'm feeling pretty good about it. I'm feeling as though if I can really get a toy that I think this toy really connects with this idea of a small mom and pop shop and what they're looking for. I think it's really unique as well. I'm so excited. I'm very excited. I don't even care if it's not unique. It is unique. I don't care even if it isn't. I know it is. And I think I should have fun. That's another problem here is I'm sort of thinking, oh, what's going to work? And while sometimes it can be fun to solve the puzzle, I love that all of this is the whole toy's puzzle based. Um, while it is fun to solve the puzzle, it should just be fun to do the stuff. Just have fun, just have fun, just have fun. So I don't know what I'm going to do tomorrow. I think rather than trying to say I'm going to do something and then not do it and then get on here and say, oh, I didn't do any of the things I said I was going to do, I'm not going to say anything. Let's just see what happens and play it by ear. Oh, I guess, and I'm sorry to sort of be jumping all over the place on you guys. I think one of the reasons why I wanted to individualize this video email was because I was going to go on to my TikTok and Instagram and tag these stores, tag the stores and the social media if they have it, so that they get the notification, then email them, and then call them. And I'm connecting with them in 3 different ways, and they really know about me. And maybe that brings some sort of funny traffic to their site, and they say, hey, he's already doing work for us. He's wacky and bringing in people. Will it work? I mean, if I'm bringing in traffic, then you definitely want to connect with me, right? Okay, we will see. That seems like a whole bunch of work, but the whole thing is a bunch of work. What am I saying? Come on, have fun. See, this is the problem. Don't say it's a bunch of work, say it's a lot of fun. I'm not saying anything, and I'm terrible at goodbyes.